Hi, welcome back to my channel, TheThrottleCable. Today on the 996 I'm going to be swapping out a center console unit for a center console delete. If you're interested in that, keep watching. I'm in the front of the 996 and I'm at the point where I've got the center console removed. I've loosely reassembled it here on my lap so I can show you how it comes apart. There is a logical method to get this apart, and as long as you follow it in the right sequence and order, I think this is a 5-minute job. All you need to do, first up, the two side panels need to be removed, and they're held on by 3 clips that go into springs in the back and just 2 tabs that loop over the front of the console. So from the back, you just need to get your fingers behind it and give it a tug. I've got this loosely assembled now, so this won't give you the idea of how tight it is, but this needs quite a lot of force to remove it. So once you've given it a tug, it then just comes off the front and the back. And you'll see behind, these are the 3 tabs, 1, 2 and 3, and they go into these metal spring clips, and that's why they've got quite a tight grip on the side of the unit. Once you've got both sides released, you'll then work your way down top to bottom to release the whatever these units are on the front of your console. I know some people have a CD tray here, depending on the area of the car. You may even have a climate, which you'll have to remove first here rather than it being on the top of the dash. But these units are just push fit in, so if you can get your finger behind it, you can just literally ping it out. I've got the trim still on this side, but with both trims removed, you can use 2 hands and pop it forward. You've got to do the top one first, because the second cubby hole has this little trim tab behind it, which locks it in place behind the top unit. So if you try to do this one first, it would, I guess it would force the top one out, but it's better to go 1, 2 and then 3 at the bottom. So then you take out the second one, and then you take out the third one. This bottom one's slightly tighter again because it's got a couple of metal spring tabs on it which have a tighter grip on it, but they all come out with relatively little fuss. So you'd end up with this bare bones unit sat in the front here, and then you've got a couple of torque screws. So you've got 2 torque screws at the front, 2 torque screws at the back, really easy accessible from the side. You can see where they go on the side of the unit here, so there's 1 here and 1 here. Unscrew them and then put this into 3rd gear, so you've got a bit of room. You can literally just lift it up and out. At that point, you're left with a couple of carpet trims, either left and right. These have 2 spring-loaded clips at the back, and just a little tab held under this center console. Get them towards the rear, ping out the 2 clips, and out it comes. So you've got a trim tab, and then if I go a little bit under here, you should be able to see, it's dark, but you should be able to see at the top 1 trim tab here, metal spring clip, and 1 here where it's going into, and then obviously the torques that were originally holding in this center console unit. That leaves behind this metal bar which needs to come out. If you look down inside it, you can see 4 studs which had nuts on. I had read before that you have to lift this up and out before you can get to them, but with the right tool, i.e. just a ratchet, you can actually get in and do that without moving this unit out whatsoever. So yeah, that unscrewed, then just pull it off the lugs, slide it forward, and out she comes. And at that point, we are ready to fit the center console. I've got everything back in the garage, and I thought, again, let's have a look at the weight, see what difference this makes. There's quite a lot going on with the center console, and delete is a very, very light thing, so I think this is going to be quite a significant difference. So I'm going to get everything on the good old kitchen weighing scales and see just how much the old gear weighs versus the new panel trim. So let me start loading some of this stuff on. So we've got in there the center bracket which helps support the center console, the 2 side carpet trim panels, put those on next, and then I'm going to need to balance on top the actual center console unit itself. All things considered, what do we have? We have 1.7 kilos, roughly speaking. So a fair amount of weight there, but yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm expecting this center console delete to be considerably lighter. Okay, so it's just under 400 grams. What have we got? About 370, 380 grams there. So yeah, quite a lot shaved off. Not that important in the grand scheme of things, let's be honest, but it's nice when it goes in the right way. So as it turns out, to get this little bit of carpet back in, you do actually need to release the center console. Not as daunting as it sounds, but you just, again, need to know the process to release it. Several screws. First up, you've got to release this. This is held in by 4 clips. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. Lift it from the back and it will spring out, and then there's a couple of lugs that just kind of slide under this part here. Once you've released that, there is a torque screw to release there. There are 2 torque screws in this tray to release, and a further one down here that you have to release. Then you come in the cubby hole. You've got to release this tray, which sits under the little rubber matting which is in this cubby hole. There's 1 torque screw at the back. Lift that up. There's another torque screw just down here in the corner. So if I can get the light a bit better so you can see it. That little one in the corner. Then there is a coin tray which sits here. I never knew it existed, but it sits there, and then the bottom of it there is again a little screw. Once you've got all of those screws out, you can get it lifted up fine. The coin tray has a little tab at the bottom. You can just get a flathead screwdriver under that and lever it upwards, and it just pings up. It's held on by a little clip on the back. So now, with all of those bits removed, I have a very loose center console, which, yeah, if you're looking to release your center console to repaint it, seems pretty darn easy, which is good. I'm now going to try and put it to carpet, and I'll come back. So one point to note, this carpet trim has to go over these lugs in the car, and it's going to end up over these second lugs eventually. What I need to do is drill these out, because they are much smaller in diameter than these. So it looks like the plastic just needs to be slightly broadened out to enable them to slot over the top. Interesting design feature, but maybe the GT3 that came spec with this originally had smaller lugs on here. Who knows? But let's get it sorted. Back in the garage, so I'm just going to drill these out. Quick measure tells me I need to drill these out with a 6mm drill bit. So that's what we want, 6mm. Let's get it done. Trying to get the carpet back in. One thing I have noticed is these lugs, when they're in place, I had the screws in there for safekeeping, but it seems to be getting stuck on them. So I've removed them, and I'm going to try test fitting it again. I think they were stopping it from sliding back because the inside of the unit here, these blocks, I think these flat blocks, it looks like they slide in between these 2 pieces against that, and they need to be flush against it. So with them removed, I'm going to try pushing it back in again. And yep, with those 2 lugs removed, it's gone straight back in. So underneath now, I can see it on that side easier, the lug is just set on here. So I need to put 2 of the nuts back on, screw that back down, and then reverse the process to get this center console back in place, and yeah, job should be done. I've got everything back together now, reverse order, all the screws back in, center console delete is nicely fitted. One last piece, the final bit of trim. So once this is in place, which should be relatively straightforward, there we go, we're in. That is the center console delete finished. Well, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way to helping me keep doing this content. Be a few more projects, and hopefully I can share them with you shortly.